Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Angelic Aura. It's your girl Angel, and I'm back with another video on my amazing YouTube channel. I'm a self-love coach, yoga instructor, and tarot reader. And if you want to book any of my services, the link will be in the description. But let's get into this video. Okay, there's a reason why you're here, and I know it's because you want to know. You want to know. You want to know how you can tell if someone is interested in you. And baby, let me tell you, you came to the right place. You came to the right place because as a self-love coach, my job is to help you be aware of yourself and the type of people you attract. So let's get into it, okay? Before we get into the it's not a long list. Okay, it's not a long list of how you can tell. It's actually quite simple. It's probably more simple than you think. But if you're someone who, like me, okay, not sugarcoating anything, being completely transparent with you guys. If you're someone who has anxious attachment style, if you're someone who isn't mentally stable or emotionally stable, like 100%, and honestly, no one's 100% stable. Okay, let's just be real. But just be mindful, okay, if you are actually ready to be in a relationship, because this video is going to help you. And make sure that you have your boundaries already set. Make sure you already know what you want in a relationship, so that way you can apply this video further for the further more details or whatever. So yeah, okay, bestie, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that you can look out for to tell if someone is interested in you is, of course, their actions. Okay, how someone acts around you. Well, I won't even say that, but the way people just trust their actions more than the things that they say. Because anyone can sweet talk you, okay? Anyone can talk a good game. But if they're not applying that pressure, if their actions aren't backing up their words, sis, it's a fraud. They're a fraud. Like, no, like they're not. And it isn't, this video is not just for women too, it's for men too. You know, you have to be aware that the things that they're saying matches up with the things that they're doing, you know. So for instance, someone is interested in you and they want to take you out on a date. Okay, this is a perfect example. Okay, someone is interested in you and they want to take you out on a date. All right, so they hit you up on the phone asking you out. Okay, cool. You agree to go out with them. Cool. They come and pick you up. Cool. You're on the date. Cool. You're done with the date. You go back home. Cool. Everything's fine and peachy. Okay. But were you paying attention to the way they were acting on this date? The way they act on the date is so important. Okay. So important. The way they act on the date, the way that they act when they pick you up. Are they opening up the door for you? Y'all, here's my dog. Are they opening up the door for you? Okay, are you being met with flowers? Like, you can tell how interested a person is into you on the day, or just like, you know, with the things that they do. Like, it's not in the words that they speak, it's in the way that they act. Okay, so just be mindful of that, because if what you want is flowers, you know, someone to go above and beyond, and they're doing the bare minimum, then they're not that interested in you. They're not that interested in you. No, like, they're not that interested in you. Okay, say you're in a relationship or you're in a situationship. Please pause. Stop doing situationships. Okay, you're better than that. You're better than that. The situationships are a waste of time. If you want a ring on your finger, situationships are a waste of time. They're blocking you from your blessing. Moving on. So, basically, to get someone to, I lost my train of thought after scorning you. But to get someone to know if someone's interested in you. I really forgot what I was going to say. I hate that. It must not be that important right now. So we're going to move on to the next thing that you can do, that you can tell, that will help you to tell if someone is interested in you. And I got my notebook. All right. The way they treat themselves. That is really important. The way that they treat themselves. Does this person take care of themselves? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. This also goes back to the things that you want in a relationship. Is this person well kept? I know I'm not the type of person where I'm like big on appearances, like materialistic, like the clothes you wear. Like I don't really care about that. However, I don't want someone who dresses like they don't care about themselves. I don't want someone who, they don't maintain hygiene, stuff like that. That's very important. The way that they take care of themselves will tell you how they'll take care of you. Okay, so just be mindful that if someone is not taking care of themselves, and not just physically, okay, but also mentally and emotionally, like, are they in therapy? Do they need therapy? Are they, if they're not in therapy, are they comfortable with being vulnerable? How is their mental stability? Are they taking care of themselves? Do they care about the state of their health? Do they care about the state of their mental and emotional health right now? That's important, because if they aren't aware of themselves, if they aren't taking care of themselves, then they're not going to take care of you. I'm sorry, but that's just plain and simple. And it's so easy to tell too. You want to know how it's so easy to tell that someone isn't taking care of themselves, or if they are? It's in their actions. Okay, again with the actions. Like, actions speak louder than words. Like, you can easily tell if someone cares about themselves in the things that they do, and less than the things that they say. Okay, like if they're setting boundaries. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. I feel like this is going to be a short video. On to the next thing. Speaking of boundaries, because that's another thing that you can tell if someone is interested in you, is if they respect your boundaries. Okay, if you have boundaries that you set within relationships, okay, no going out at a certain time of day. Like, you don't go out after 10 o'clock maybe. Okay, let's see, what's another boundary? Just anything that you would set as a boundary for, like, relationships, for dating in general. Like, I know this life coach, a dating coach on TikTok, she does like a no kissing for 3 months rule. Okay, which is crazy, because a lot of people don't do that. And honestly, I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start testing that theory. I want to start testing that theory, because if this person doesn't mind waiting 3 months to kiss me, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So stuff like that, setting the standards. Setting the standards. Because you are so worthy. You're worthy of it. Stop downplaying yourself. Set the standards high. Okay? Maybe not unrealistic, but and don't settle for the bare minimum if you don't want the bare minimum. Okay? Period. On to the very last thing that I have. Now this goes both ways. Okay, so this goes for if someone's interested in you. Okay, and this goes, it's just vice versa, So the last thing I have is the way you love yourself will set the tone for the relationship. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. The way you love yourself, will set the tone for the relationship. And if this person catches on to the way that you love yourself, it really goes back to that second thing about how they treat themselves is how they'll treat you. Well, it goes the same way. How they see you treat yourself, how they see you treating yourself is how they are also going to treat you, because you're letting them know that this is what you're accepting of. So again, if you're not treating yourself like you care about yourself, neither are they. Okay? Neither are they. And if you have anxious attachment style and you're overly people pleasing, okay, and I want to, first of all, let's get this straight. Let's get something clear here, okay? And I say this in a very compassionate way because I care for you guys. Having an anxious attachment style can be healed, okay? You don't have to act like that for the rest of your life. You don't have to constantly be on edge, be anxious, constantly anxious, waiting for a text back, wondering where they are, wondering what they're doing. That is unhealthy, okay? And I know because I have anxious attachment style, okay? When it gets to the point that this person is consuming all of the things, all of your mind, when this person is the only thing you can think about, it's time for you to take a step back and ask yourself, is this helping me or hurting me? When you realize that you are creating unrealistic scenarios or just, fantasies in your head, which, and don't judge yourself either. When you catch yourself doing it, do not judge yourself because you're human. And like I said, having an anxious attachment style is developed, okay, brought on by childhood, okay, trying to please our parents, or whatever the case may be in your situation. But please be mindful that it's not love. That's not love. That's not the way that love works, okay? When you are having an anxious attachment style is a clear indicator of that you need to, pour a little bit more back into yourself. You need a little bit more reassurance than other people do, okay? Because you're constantly on edge, hoping and praying that this person does not reject you, hoping and praying that this person wants you just as much as you want them, okay? I know, I've been there, okay? So, but be mindful that you have to give these people freedom. You have to give them freedom. Having an anxious attachment style and being aware of it, you have to heal that, because you do not own people. Love is not boastful. Love is not demanding. It's not suffocating. It's not, when you have like such a strong hold on people, it feels trapped. People feel trapped, and you don't want to do that. That's not love. It's unhealthy. It's really unhealthy to be obsessed with someone. That's not cute. You don't want to strive for that in a relationship. If you're at that point where, you drive by your interests' house, seeing what they're doing, seeing if they're home, it's unhealthy. I've done that. I have done that more than once with different people. I have driven by their house. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm being completely transparent with you guys because I'm a human being. I go through the same things that you guys go through, okay? But from a more evolved perspective, okay, because I've evolved over the years. I'm aware that my anxious attachment style, that I can control it, that I can heal it, that I can I can become more secure within myself. Okay. And also, look out for this in other people too. If you're not someone with the anxious attachment style, but the person you're interested in has an anxious attachment style, be mindful of that, because sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. It can get out of hand. You know, people with anxious attachment style, like I said, they need a lot more reassurance than secure attachments or avoidant attachments and stuff like that. So be mindful. And also, if you do have, communicate. If you do have anxious attachment style, know that communication is your best friend, Gracie. You're kind of like, I hope you're not in the camera. Okay, do you want to lay down? Gracie is like interrupting this whole entire video. Lay down. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. Can you lay down? Okay. Again, I hope she is not in the camera. Gracie, come over here. You want to get up here? She's really not supposed to be on the couch. But it's better having her on the couch than in my face, so. This is another one with anxious attachment style. Moving on. Like I was saying, communication is your best friend. If you have anxious attachment style, don't be afraid to, tell someone. Like, it's nothing to be embarrassed by. Like, it's better to let them know that, this is your anxious, this is your attachment style. And if they don't like it, if they feel like that's too much for them and they leave, then that's a blessing. It's a blessing, because rejection is protection. Okay? Rejection is protection. That means that person is not for you. Therefore, someone else is. Okay? Don't get stuck on just one person. The world is so abundant. The world is filled with other fish in the sea. Don't get stuck on just one person. Don't limit yourself to just one person. Okay, especially if they aren't showing any interest in you. The moment they don't show any interest in you, the moment that you feel in your gut that this person does not reciprocate the same feelings for you, let them go. There's no need to dwell on them. There's no need to get them to like you. That's a waste of time, a waste of energy, and it's disrespectful to yourself. You're disrespecting yourself. Like, there's no way on earth that you should have to prove yourself to someone. Do you understand? Okay. Let them go. If it doesn't work out, fine. Thank you. I'm glad it doesn't work out, because therefore I can move on and find someone else that I'm more compatible with. All right? So yeah, communication is key. Okay, and it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. And I understand that a lot of us have grown up to where communication has been made hard. Okay, communication has been made dreadful and uncomfortable, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, that communication will liberate you, and it will unblock so many challenges within your relationships, and not just with like significant others, but friendships, families, and other people too. So yeah, I really hope this video helped. I'm trying to see if I have anything else I want to say. I just know one thing. Love is it's not easy. Okay, in any shape or form. The love you have for yourself, if anyone who's on their self-love journey know that self-love it's beyond like the pampering and the spa treatment and shopping and stuff like that. It's beyond that. There's like actual healing in the works. And that healing is not fun. It's not cute, and it's not pretty. Okay? Having to work through your trauma, it gets ugly. But you have to love yourself through that. And that's where the hard part comes through. Self-love is teaching you how to love yourself in order to love others the correct way, the healthy way. So when you have such a strong bond and connection and healthy connection with yourself, because of that self-love effort, because of the effort you put in, it's going to reflect in the relationship. It's going to help grow your endurance for the challenges that you'll have with an actual partner. You feel me? So, yeah. I really hope that the people that are watching this, didn't think that they were just gonna come for like some little cute video. Like, no, like relationships are, people should think of relationships as a more serious thing, you know, because they are. You're like, you're dealing with other people and their feelings, and the slightest thing can trigger someone. The slightest word or action can traumatize someone emotionally, you know. So you have to be mindful of yourself. Be mindful that you're not overstepping your place in other people's lives, and be mindful that this person is respecting you and your boundaries and not purposely wasting your time. You know, you have to be mindful that you guys aren't wasting each other's time, and that's all it is to dating, you know. Yeah, but you guys got it. Like, you got it. Always trust how you feel around this person. Always trust, you know, if this person makes you feel safe, if this person feels right, you know, if it's a full body yes. Not like that, but you know, not like that. Like, not like a, yeah, like, yeah, so, yeah, funny. But you know, like, if this person feels like you can be, if you feel like you could be yourself around this person, then they're for you. And they'll show you that they're for you, okay? Because you show yourself, and you know, they see you doing that. So set the tone. The best way to attract the right partner, or the one, even though there's no such thing as the one, okay? There's no such thing as the one. You have to build lasting connections, intimate connections. But, excuse me, in order to can you figure out if this person is the one, is in the way that they treat you, really. It's in their actions. I really forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, like I said, I hope this video helped. This is very non-conventional from what I normally do. Y'all know I'm not really big on my YouTube videos being like over edited and stuff like that. And you know, I like to keep my notepad for my notes and stuff. Like, I'm like in a space in my life where I am enough, and I'm okay with the effort that I bring, because it's enough. Like, this is who I am. So appreciating that, being accepting of myself, will attract the partner who will also be accepting of me, you know. You don't have to try so hard, okay? So, I love you guys. I hope that this video helped. Please let me know in the comments. Okay, like I said, if you want to work with me, because I am a self-love coach, if you want to be more self-reliant and more confident in yourself, and then I can help you, okay? I would love to talk. I would love to do a consultation. More information is in my description. But yeah, like I said, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help this channel grow so I can do more videos like this. And yeah, I hope this Mercury retrograde has been good to y'all. Okay, I hope this Mercury retrograde has been good to y'all, because it's just getting started. I hope this eclipse season has not been too crazy. I know for me it has, child. But yeah, like I said, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below if you like this video. Subscribe, share to anyone who might needs to hear this. And yeah, I love you guys. Stay prayed up. Don't let these niggas waste your time, and vice versa. Do not waste anyone else's time. All right, peace. Goodbye.